It's exciting. Okay, Audacity is rolling. What else do I need? I need a Lilo thingy. Oh no, I don't. I use screen recorder for this.
By the way, Jerry, what is your tolerance for abortion jokes?
Ooh.
Your time starts now.
So,
I'm a sensitive feminine man, so very...
Low.
It's gonna be... Think of it as a helper. Green being healthy. This is like... Red.
He's in the red zone. He's in the red zone, Paul.
Okay, so like just on that opening.
No, I'll put it in terms Paul can understand. When it comes to abortion jokes, Jerry needs Constitution saving throws.
yeah, I get that.
You get that? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and so, okay, I think I have everything rolling there. So, previously on Darkseed 2.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, Paul, do you remember the last time we were playing this game? We were talking to Gargan,
Oh, was he the bartender?
No.
Fuck.
The
Angel of Death.
No, it was not the Angel of Death.
Fuck.
Gargan was the strongman.
Right, the circus strongman who...
Strongman, Angel of Death. There's a lot of crossover, really, Paul, isn't there? Like,
okay.
So essentially, Cutter.
Yeah. Okay. We have Casey on as a guest here for this next part of the playthrough.
Who is serving the role as the audience who is completely
Audience
fucking
surrogates.
lost.
Audience surrogates, yes.
Because
Yes.
I assume you've been watching all these episodes religiously, but are still completely fucking lost.
Yeah.
Because,
Yes, I have. I have so many questions, Paul. So many questions.
And I have not a single fucking answer.
So, anyway, so remember when we were in the Dark World last time, we got this kind of weird device, and it kind of looked like a dumbbell. Turns out that was an ego massager, and it pricked Gergen up right and proper.
Right, do it. Because in the real world, the main character is incredibly fucking depressed and traumatized from the last time he was... I can't say mind raped, because no, it's close to physically in his brain had a parasite rolling around, and if you didn't have showers
and painkillers
regularly, I'm going to call it some sort of grub
Yes.
mantis thing towards way out of your head.
Like an alien tardigrade, basically. So,
Painkillers and showers.
yes.
Yes.
It's called self-care, babes.
Because, like, without this kind of self-care, your inner demons become your outer demons via your skull.
Yes. You get skullfucked by your own demons, essentially.
I think you've already been skullfucked and are basically impregnated by it until it bursts out. And by completing the plot
You've
of the
prevented it
previous
from
game...
happening.
Yes, so the plot of the previous game is basically they're aliens, and through means of manipulating things in the dark world, things in the real world change, and vice versa.
Yes.
You basically undo their handbrake, and their ship starts flying away, and that will delay them for a number of years, which is the best you can hope for because you're a complete fucking idiot.
Yes, and now it's a couple of years later, and you're still a complete fucking idiot.
Yes, and since then they have gotten they've gotten back control of their handbrake, turned their ship right the fuck around, and are pissed at you.
Like, no one could see that coming, to be fair.
And they are busily scheduling everyone in the Dark World's genocide? They're
genociding the people now in the Dark World.
So it's basically like everyone just has to hang around until, the paperwork's on file for my death, so I better go attend
Well,
that.
the idea is, again, like, the whole point of this game, essentially, is that there is a mirror world where everything has a counterpart in the Dark World. They call it Dark World because they know they have existence of our universe already, and essentially our universe has not succumbed to these kind of like alien beings that are enslaving them, okay? So they know themselves as the Dark World. Essentially, the idea is that everything in our normal world has a Dark World counterpart, but the laws of physics and the laws of like just general construction don't apply the same way. So what you'll notice is when we go into the normal world, we have our hub town. There's a location to match each single area we're going to, and people to suit. So if something happens to, say, someone in the normal world, it also happens in the Dark World. That's kind of the main gimmick.
Big example is that in the first game, there's a guy walking his dog, playing fetch. You get a ball. You go to the Dark World, there's a guard dog. You throw the ball off a cliff, the guard dog jumps off the cliff to its death.
Yes.
And so it'll die, but also a guy's dog will just randomly die in the real world.
I think the gimmick was it went missing. So that was kind of the idea.
Yes,
it just disappears.
it went missing.
Anyway, So we'll be able to go along.
as you might guess, our character isn't a nice person, but honestly, what adventure game protagonist is a good person?
Very true. Very true.
Zelda.
Yes.
Fine. Which point click adventure earlier?
Yes.
Right.
I am just trying to remember which our previous save file was, so I don't think we're here.
No. So we found
Alright,
the way to go consistently between the Dark World and the Dark World is a Carnival's Hall of Mirrors.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I've already stopped calling it the Dark World. It's the Inverse World.
Inverse is actually kind of more appropriate, weirdly enough. But
Oh
yeah.
look, there's Cthulhu! Yay!
Yeah, there he
I know
is.
what's going on.
So like the Carnival's weird because there's two. They're called Siamese twins, but they're just two women kind of sitting next to each other, and one is willing to tell you things, and the other one says, "No, reveal not the secrets," and they just have one.
Is that them?
That's them, and you can see they've actually just overlapped the two images of two normal people, and just like pixelated the two together. So you can see it's a really fucked up carnival because it's like
That
bored
looks
baby.
scary.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
idea. Like they have they've got the art for HR Giger basically donated his art to the cause. And
Look, here's the fucked up thing. There's a very depressed clown taking tickets at the entrance.
yes,
You're meant to get his meds. I don't know if we didn't in time or weren't arsed.
you weren't able to anyway.
And he just died.
Yeah, he's
I think his corpse is still in the ticket booth.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He is gone from the booth. But there's enough you're
So
told from the start that he needs his medication, and there's an anvil on the top of the cooler box that's there. Because you're a wimp, you can't lift it up, right? But then you ask Gargan to do it, right? Which is why you have to get this literal ego massager to help him do it, and he gets his groove back essentially. But he goes like, "Now can you help me lift this anvil? You need to get the clown's medication." And he goes, "Oh no, that clown died actually a couple of minutes ago." So anyway, here's some painkillers.
So effectively, the Gargan has just committed second-degree murder?
Yeah, well, manslaughter really, because he didn't help.
Well, no, it's a case of no, you actively prevented a person getting their medication.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's probably murder.
that's probably murder.
See, you said ego massager. When you said it earlier, I thought you said eagle massager. and I
No,
was
it doesn't
like,
massage your eagles. No, unfortunately.
I thought
As
it
awesome as
was.
that sounds, Casey, it does not.
Sorry.
But legit,
So we're in,
I think they literally just do it to take the piss out of the protagonist. Because as we were mentioning, kind of before we started recording, essentially this has all been to take the piss out of the original game creator, Mike Dawson, because his namesake is the main character of the game, and his likeness is still in the game as well from the first one. So this is why he's supposed to have this kind of corduroy jacket, the jeans, the sneakers, and the mullet and mustache.
Spot the war fetish.
Pretty much, yeah.
let's go into the gigantic alien head.
Yes. Well, the actual alien machine is just off camera there. Essentially.
The sheer amount of objectification, like that central column there, is a severed woman's head they can talk to.
Yes. And
Because in the real world, there's also serial killings happening,
yes.
which probably relates to this place.
Yeah. Okay, so
And here's the hub where you select places to go.
exactly. So I need to go. Where's this downtown? I think I can't remember which one is downtown, Paul. Can you recall?
That is the place that has the security guys that are grafted to the wall.
Yes.
And that's the bar, canteen, and pool hall.
Down there.
I think so, yeah. The pool
Cool.
hall that has the crazy homeless schizophrenic in the back.
Yes, that's that's who we're going to see. Because there's
But in the
Dark
real
World equivalent.
There's a honestly a rather well furnished shack behind the pool hall.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, no, that's our house. Never mind.
is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Piss.
I could be wrong. Let me just check. Because they flipped the map, you see, so I can't. Just gonna go by.
There's some kind of electronic lock on this door.
Yeah.
I can't open it.
Anyway, so.
I'm an electronic engineer. Turn it off and on again. You'll be grand. So
That does sound like a plan, actually. Yeah.
Well, we've got a coat hanger.
We do have a coat hanger, yes. There we go.
There ain't too many locks that can overcome a coat hanger with determination.
No, not in the Dark World.
And a willingness to endanger your own health.
Yes.
Can I just say, you started this conversation with, Jay, what's your turning for abortion jokes? And now we're talking about coat hangers.
Yes.
You know, I've forgotten. Yeah, I know we need the coat hanger to yes, the Dark World is
That's the
basically killing people to make some sort of evil god that's currently
Yes.
kidnapping women to use them to possibly to use the reproductive organs to host the evil god to come, and the goal is to use commit abortion.
Phrasing.
Yes.
Yeah.
To kind of basically an abortion. So probably the cocaine for that.
Can you shoot that bad thing?
We cannot shoot that bad thing. Now, this is a guy we wanted to see, right? This guy is dying as of right now, but we need him to stay alive because he's our informant. So we're going to give him the painkillers.
So
because that's what aliens need.
you need
Earth painkillers.
Yes.
You need him to stay alive.
Yeah, pretty much. We need him to stay alive. No, he does actually say that the actual Earth-based painkillers are far more effective than what they have.
Wait, you see? Humans, we're good for something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Now we can finally talk to him. How do you feel?
Now it's your turn to help me. I told you.
This is
no
how
one-
Mike Donaldson
We
talks
could be
about it.
nice, but we couldn't be an asshole.
No, we don't. Time's money, Paul. Come
No
on.
one knows all
And
there is
money
to
is
know
time.
about the
Exactly.
ancients, except
If only we had an ocarina that can control time.
about their current
Completely unrealistic, Jerry. You're talking shit.
All right, so
Now-
he knows what the ancients' plan are, and the ancients
Yes.
are presumably the bad guys.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's time for exposition, exposition, exposition,
They are life
exposition.
force scavengers. Travel from planet to planet, feeding off the life force from each world they visit.
Mm-hmm.
It sustains them while they sleep in their spaceship and ponder the universe.
So basically billionaires.
Yeah.
They are the 1%.
Why would the ancients be interested in my world?
I believe they call them the Muskians.
She is fucked.
They have nearly siphoned off the life force from this world, as well as most of the other planets in my universe. They need new regions to harvest. Your world, for example.
Hence why they're targeting us now.
Chloe, I see the way they're in the dark world. They're talking about wolves here.
Yes.
What are these?
And so if aliens come down, harvest the dark world, would it be like, oh, there's Earth as well? Do they have the two wolves then? Oh, we just
Yes,
eating
there is
one.
passages in between these two, so they're trying to go
But
through
also,
one of the passages.
Reflections. Killing people here might hurt people in the real world.
Exactly, yeah.
Then killing people in the real world might save them here. I
Potentially,
reckon we
yeah.
kill everyone in our world, have an army of super soldiers in this world, and then we, aliens, come on.
Well, we see that's the thing. They don't know if you see these guys can't actually exist in our world. That's the whole idea. What they're doing is they're creating essentially a chimera that can do both, and that's where the
They need
brain.
to kidnap women
Yeah.
to harvest their.
Well,
their-
that-
their-
Reproductive
their
They
organs.
need to kill 4 people essentially, and they've already killed one, which is our girlfriend Rita, and we're actually the chief suspect
Why did the ancients
in her murder in the real world. So we're trying to find ourselves innocent. We're being still investigated for murder, but also trying to save the world from
Okay.
damnation at the same time.
All right, just I have a correction to make to that.
Yes.
Once the behemoth world
After this dialogue.
becomes
Yes.
invincible.
So, to say we're being investigated is incredibly fucking generous because the police chief basically decided,
Tell me about you.
We're probably guilty.
For the keepers.
and at some point I'll arrest you, charge you, and then hang you.
Yeah, he's
well,
waiting for us to
until
fuck
then,
up.
he's gone back to. He said, "I've got my eye on you." Except he goes immediately back to his station, puts his feet up, and goes for a snooze.
Yeah.
And he'll be real threatening and aggressive while you're there, but to pursue you would involve him actually having to get up,
Yes.
Paul,
and you can't be doing that.
I'm just like, if you're a police chief hunting my ass, oh, that's your mug of coffee? Death pill.
Well, here's the thing: he's not even subtle about it. He's just a fat piece of shit.
He's just fat and lazy. Yeah. Which again, it's a convenient because the sheriff equivalent in this world
Poison would be
outright kills
effort
him.
when he can just pull it. When he at some point, you get as soon as you give him anything plausible, he can use. He'll just pull his gun, 6 warning shots in the back.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just worried. Do you like? Would you rather have that guy after you or Joe Swanson?
I would take Joe Swanson, to be honest.
Because he's an idiot, and he'd be like, "We should prove. Would you have a hint of proof that hey, I'm innocent? Here's what's actually going on." He'd be like, "Okay,
Yes.
I have to help you get this shit done."
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
The shapeshifter has
So, there is a bit of a Zelda correlation here because we are essentially assembling a Triforce to save the world. Because there's basically keepers of all these three. One of them has already died and has given us her power. And we're basically trying to find the other two before they get rubbed off, essentially.
Although I'd love just one to be here because, like, he could believe you and want to help you, but unfortunately the Dark World is not wheelchair accessible.
No, pretty much, yeah. Like,
So he'd have to rely on this idiot protagonist to actually do things.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. Pretty fucking much.
Which, again, from this angle, just looks like Hitler.
Yeah, the pixelation has not helped with the mustache at all.
Ancients' power
But bear in mind, like, the game actually, the first game actually looked so much better than this one. This one is actually so heavily compressed because we're so desperate to put in little cutscenes of like, the pre-rendered areas they made. So much more than actually compressed the entire CD. Like, it was such a terrible idea. But
I have no idea what the hell it applies. I missed a lot of this.
it's just, this is the end game stuff that what we need to actually say today. So basically, the game is to collect the points and put them in the generator and destroy the generator. That's essentially what's going on.
So the plan is to put enough fuel in the generator to turn it on, but and
Overdrive.
then break it.
Yeah. No, we're putting actually the kind of the good guys into the machine, and that'll destroy the machine. That's kind of what
And
we're
this
going.
guy totally has been telling you to do the bad guy's job for them.
No, this guy, he's on our
That's
side.
definitely not happening.
No, this guy's on our side. He is the equivalent.
Of the schizophrenic homeless guy.
Yes, exactly.
Who, as we all know, are just fountains of wisdom and insight.
Yes.
God bless all guys.
Especially when it comes to how racist his own testicles are.
Okay, did I hear that right?
What?
Well, he just popped
Yes.
it again.
No, probably not. Okay, let's not.
Listen,
Let's
if
not.
you ask any schizophrenic how racist his own testicles are, you'll get an answer.
You speak like a man of experience here, Paul. Tell us about your previous escapades with schizophrenics. Fuck, piss.
No, I think I'm taking that with Tourette's.
Yes,
Um,
fuck, piss.
But no, this is kind of. I'm reminded of that fucking Lewis when there was this guy that kept drinking from a can, licking his own mouth, soaking himself on the floor, screaming, "I'm the boss," and then punching himself repeatedly in the face with his other hand.
Fantastic.
This happened again and again and again for easily 20 minutes.
Beautiful.
Just what even the hell?
Welcome to Dublin.
What collection of short circuits and misfires are happening in your brain?
and I don't know how many
So you notice magnetic crossbow, right? And you remember the 3 games in the real world that we are so bad at that we can't possibly win?
Mm.
Yeah, we're going to use that on one of them. We don't even use this to kill anybody. We use this to win a carnival game.
Wait, so we're going to carnival game, a ring toss, and we're going to pull out when he says toss the rings again onto the clearly a rigged thing.
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to pull out a crossbow.
Toss ring, phrasing.
Yeah. Oh no, like we've already gimmicked the Wheel of Fortune, right? We've gimmicked that up immediately, and now we're trying to gimmick the ring toss game, and we're trying to gimmick the fucking
What the fuck is that?
they are 2 opiumatics.